And for the start of the Puryear Trucking 125 for the Car Steer, who is the voice of the Car Store, Tony Stevens.
Through the KRC Power Steering start zone, the green flag is in the air from young Pearson Cox. And the Puryear Trucking 175 weekend. Lap 1 to Bobby McCarty by mere inches over Minnie Tyrrell, and he's hanging tough on the outside, Steve. When you can see that backstretch shot in turn 3, just how tight this facility is.
Man, America's favorite bull ring, that is for sure.
That fifth spot is a good battle with Deke up top, Mason on the bottom, and Mason Diaz sticks it in there, and Connor Jones 3 wide, and that was right in front of Caden Honeycutt.
Exactly. Qualifying up front, Bobby McCarty is not going to have close calls like that. Caden Honeycutt, there's close call number 1.
Where was he? 7th spot or so. Oh, contact! Connor Jones, Andrew Grady. That was perhaps a little aggressive on lap number 6 by Andrew Grady. Joe Valento has been taken up in the aftermath. Daniel Von Cannon has damage, one of our hometown heroes. Now, Alex, it looks more like a scrap heap. What you see down there?
Yeah, this one's not going to buff out too well. Significant contact for Connor Jones, clearly here in the left rear corner of the race car. One of the most significant things about it, though, is the window net. The bracket for the window net that goes behind the driver head has been completely sheared away. The window net is still attached, though, by the front buckle up at the front. Now they're going to address that right now.
As opposed to, say, turn number 1. And speaking of precarious spots, Caden Honeycutt doesn't want to be in one. Here he goes, looking for third on lane Riggs. He'll take it this time by. So Honeycutt moving forward early here in this one.
Right in number 4.
Where did the 4th place driver come from? Sam Yarbrough started 11th, and in 10 laps, he's up to 4th. Here goes Honeycutt now for 2nd by Minnie Tyrrell. I think Caden Honeycutt is a man motivated to win this race. If he's able to pull it off, it'll be his 3rd of the season. And with more potentially on what's going on down there in the pits, let's head down to Alex.
You guys talked about Sam Yarbrough and his charge to the front of the field. When I talked to him after qualifying, he told me he messed up not one but both of his qualifying laps, specifically going into turn number 3. He said, I feel good about my race car. It's certainly proven to be that way right now.
Boy, that's for sure. He's up into the 2nd spot. Caden Honeycutt is taking the lead, and Bobby McCarty's getting a quick shuffle. He went from 1st to 4th in about a lap and a half. What's interesting to me, it doesn't shock me that Caden Honeycutt makes the move, but a veteran like Sam Yarbrough, he did what we said all the kids were going to do. Rocket from 11th to 1st. Sam Yarbrough is the race leader, and that other youngster, Deke McCaskill. Wait a minute. I was told the kids were going to jump out and be rabbits, and the veterans were going to be the ones waiting around. Sam Yarbrough and Deke McCaskill playing the role of the kids here tonight. And Minnie Tyrrell is back to position number 10. Battle for the lead into turn number 3.
Deke McCaskill got underneath Sam Yarbrough. Sam let him have it. New leader, lap number 27. Hometown boy Deke McCaskill to the front. What's this, the 4th leader in 27 laps? Holy cow.
Ethan Johnson and also Von Cannon is back there. Boy, it looks like Mason Diaz makes a run around the high side of the speedway, taking over position number 4. Alex Hayden.
Deke McCaskill eavesdropping just a bit on the radio, and the crew said, Deke, make sure you save the tires. Deke simply queued up the radio, very calmly, simply said, I am.
Oh boy.
Well, and now your lead duo has caught lap traffic.
Lap traffic. That's the 3rd place points man. That's Justin Johnson. And he nearly gave a lane to Deke McCaskill to Justin Johnson. Forced to. This may have huge implications on the title. Justin Johnson on lap number 48 will be scored 1 lap down. How's that strategy working out for you? I don't know. It might still come back to work out for him. But if I'm Justin Johnson, I might panic a little bit right now.
Some great racing here inside the top 10. A couple of the locals representing Wake County very, very well.
Well, Bobby McCarty just slowed that time out of turn number 4. Johnson got underneath of him. That would put him up into position number 5, as it was at the line last time. So Ethan Johnson making hay, making the hometown heroes proud. Now looking underneath of Mason Diaz. That would be for the 4th spot for Ethan Johnson.
There's no room down on the inside. Caden Honeycutt has that filled up, but as I say that, Yarbrough just hangs a left in the middle of the backstretch. Bobby McCarty gets to the inside of Honeycutt for 3rd.
Well, I guess McCarty was, in fact, saving his stuff as he gets around Honeycutt. Honeycutt unable to get down in front of Lane Riggs. Is he going to get stuck on the outside? Answer, no. And Bobby McCarty now looking for second on Sam Yarbrough.
Sam Yarbrough not going to force the issue either. Right now, his car is losing grip, and Bobby McCarty's car seems to be gaining grip. Now, gaining grip relative to everyone else.
In turn one, Sam says, that's fine. Don't tear up my race car. I'll let you go. I'm still going to put up a little bit of a fight, but maybe not a big one, as now Honeycutt takes over third inside of 40 to go.
Boy, the other part is Justin Johnson a second lap down.
If you are betting on Justin Johnson, the Westgate Cars number 44 to contend for the championship, I hate to tell you, but you could probably write that one off. Those odds in Vegas are astronomical at this point, and this race has been a pivotal player in that outcome. Up to the inside in turns 1 and 2. This would be for the 1 point difference that would effectively tie them to the championship. McCarty loses the spot to Honeycutt. Oh, and look at that. Connor Jones slow up top.
As he is in position number 4. Yellow flag is out. Yellow flag is out.
Hurt race control. It appears there may be debris on the speedway, possibly from the Connor Jones car. He's running around with half the body panels missing.
They really are. They're going to be swapping the tires. Obviously, they did it on the right side of the Schaefer machine. You see a good shot of the damage. Somebody got into the back of him and moved him up the racetrack and curled that bumper up.
But Caden Honeycutt thinking about it now. Green flag is in the air. 18 laps to settle it for $10,000. There's McCarty trying to get back by Honeycutt. They're side by side for the runner-up spot into turn number 3.
Boy, McCarty had no room off the back bumper of Deke McCaskill. Honeycutt would have need dynamite to get down there to the low side. Not able to do it. Now the problem for Honeycutt is Lane Riggs has filled that gap to the inside as well. Riggs alongside. So Honeycutt getting the quick shuffle. There's 1 point. There's 2 points. Boy, I'll tell you what, a rough restart, and Jared Fryer's not going to make it easy on him as well.
No, he's not. You see him lean on the number 4, Caden Honeycutt. Right now, Lane Riggs is Caden Honeycutt's best friend. There he goes for second. Hip checking to Bobby McCarty. Move Lane Riggs in the Puryear trucking number 99 up to position number 2. Now McCarty is the driver stuck on the outside of the Wake County Speedway.
Your 2 point leaders getting the bums rush here late in the going at Wake County. We'll see if McCarty can slide down in front of Sam Yarbrough. He does slide down in front of Sam Yarbrough.
Action everywhere here in America's favorite bull ring, as this runner-up battle is a big one, but it will be interrupted by trouble outside turn number 2. Mason Diaz has inverted the car's direction, and that will slow us with Brandon Pierce possibly catching a piece of it.
Yes.
Yeah. With 12 laps to go.
Good luck with that. So green lights are on. Much better start for both of them on the front row this time as they go wheel to wheel into turn number 1.
And great start for Lane Riggs on the outside. He is wheel to wheel with Deke McCaskill. Look behind him, McCarty in front of Honeycutt. Honeycutt has nothing of it. Shoves him up the racetrack. They are 3 wide for 4th into turn number 1. McCaskill gets the lead all to himself, and the championship battle is for second now into turn 3.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
They keep beating on each other for second, for 4th, for 5th, and they are just working each other over. Right now, the battle for the 3rd spot. Oh, he gets into Bobby McCarty gets into Caden Honeycutt down into turn 1.
Terrell got into Bobby. They are trading blows and jabs everywhere.
Sideways is Lane Riggs as Fryer nudges his way through. Now slides up the racetrack. Riggs with a crossover move off turn number 2. He goes up alongside now. We'll see how they go into turn number 3. They are wheel to wheel off turn number 4. 7 laps to go, and the margin 1.2 seconds again. So great racing for second on best.
And look at that. Fryer's all over Riggs. They're playing bumper tag and bumperless. Jonathan Schaefer now wants to go for 3rd.
Schaefer parts flying off that race car. Ductwork hanging off the race car. Crowd going wild here for this battle for second. Give Schaefer the 3rd spot now, though, as he is now on the back bumper of second, running Lane Riggs, as we're down to 2 laps to go. In fact, 1 lap to go. White flag is out as your race leader, Deke McCaskill, leads into turn 2.
Deke McCaskill made his way to the front in a hurry on lap number 27. He's fended off all challengers, and the drought ends at home. Deke McCaskill wins the Puryear Trucking 125 and the $10,000 check to go with it. For the first, Deke McCaskill is a Cars Tour winner at Wake County. Deke, so gets congratulations from Marcus Richmond.
I'm not. You the man, buddy.
I think we can see just how important this has been to you, to your family, and you and I have talked about this, the drought, what it would actually mean to win here. Now you're here. Can you, we can see the emotion, but can you put it into words what this is like to be here in this moment?
Been racing a long time, probably biggest win of my career. Right here where it all started, 100 years ago. Just can't thank R&S Race Cars, Brandon Ernest with Ernest Performance. So many people to thank, man. I just wanted to get this car dialed in 1 and 2, and it was all night long, man. It was just a bullet off of 2, and we just able to set a good pace, and I wanted to stay at an odd number, so I had to jump around Sam real quick and just kind of stay at a good pace, not to kill the tires. And I knew we were going to have some late race cautions. I knew the inside was going to really prevail hard, and just had to hit my marks, man, and play it smart. And good gosh, man, I cannot believe this. God always has a plan, man. I tell you what, guys, can't thank Puryear Tank Lines. Donnie Puryear's here, all his support. Waylon Geospatial, man, I hope Rodney's here. John Weston Racing Engines, David West, he's like a brother to me. He's one of the hardest working guys I know, and he deserves this win more than I do. Mel's Ignitions, Graphics Unlimited, I thank Bradley enough for all his help. And Bobby Gregory Weldon, my dad, good gosh. What we've been through this last year or so, and my whole family. I finally got a win with my wife here with me, and that beats any kind of money, any kind of check, any kind of trophy. To have her and my 2 girls with a picture, that's priceless.
What a lot of folks don't know, or maybe they do know, is some of the health battles you and your wife have kind of faced alongside of her the last couple of years. You've had, obviously that's affected your career, I'm sure, but all those personal issues. Championship, as far as you're concerned, is decided. No part in it this year. But is this a rejuvenated Deke McCaskill for the rest of this season and 2022?
I sure hope so. We talked earlier. I fired off really strong at the start of the year, and just, I just made some really dumb decisions on the car, and just Marcus Richmond just slaps me in the face and gets me back straight, and we get back going. These cars are just so, just so technical now these days, and you really got to work hard on them. And it's just me and my dad. When we get off work, we go out there in the shop, and it's just memories like that, man. Good gosh, that'll last forever. So we did it, man. Good gosh, this is my championship right here.
That's Deke McCaskill. Wake County, let him hear you one more time.